everybody, and welcome back to some more FTB Skies 2. You might notice something. So it turns out, hidden amongst the calcite in one of the pits after I had tried to fill it in, I found a shulker box. And it's got some stuff in it. It's got a poem. I don't know why this thing's here. But it also kind of reminds me of Ocean Block 2. There was one there, and I don't know what to do with that. But, I mean, there's a few things in here. We got some rice. We've got an angel block. That'll actually be really good, because eventually I am actually going to want to build another island around here. I think I'm going to do kind of what I did with the first FTB Skies, and just try to build a multitude of islands all around in the sky, like a sky archipelago. But that is gonna have to be for later. So I also got this thing called the device. I don't know what it does. It's from a mod called Malum, which I've never touched. So I don't know what I could do with that. So for today's video, what we need diamonds. And not just like the few diamonds I managed to get in the first video. I mean, we need to get a more consistent source of diamonds. So how do we get diamonds? There is actually a few ways here. It actually has them listed right here. We could either get diamond seeds, get a diamond mesh for sluicing, or not sluicing, sieving to get some more diamond stuff, which apparently there's a lot of different things for that. Or we can also use the geores. I can't do the diamond seeds, because for me to get that, I need supremium essence, which for me to get even the base infusion crystal, I need diamonds already. So the best way for me to start is actually going to be the geore, which is still going to need more diamond, but there is going to be another way for me to get those diamonds. That way I can then get these. So that's not going to be a problem. So to start with this, we are going to need to get ourselves a foundry. This is basically Tinker's, but a little different. So for us to get this, though, we need to start off by making a new kind of clay. Now, firstly, we're going to need normal clay, which is actually not going to be that hard to get. I actually have an even better way to get it than I did before. All I need to do is pour some water into a tempered glass jar with some crying obsidian underneath it to be able to speed this thing up, because apparently you can make normal temperature normaler for something. But then we just put in gravel and sand and mix this stuff together, and then this could give us some clay. So then, just like Tinker's, we just need to mix this into the new fire clay, which I might need a little bit more of, I might not. But then, just like everything else, we're going to smelt this down into our very own special bricks. And then, really, just like Tinker's, we're going to make it into all sorts of different forms. I'm going to need a blast furnace for that one. I know where one of those is, so I can just go grab those. So I'll see you when I got all the stuff, and then I'll assemble the foundry.
Later.
Alrighty, I got everything I should need for this finally. So now, what we can do, I'm going to try sticking this in here. It might not work out as I would like it, but you know what? It's fine because it fits these liquid heating coils perfectly. So then after that, this may actually not work, but what we would do is we would like surround this baby in all sorts of different bricks. So yeah, there we go. We got those guys down there. And then if I could fit these ones up here, we can just go ahead and put these guys here. We can then go ahead and surround it again. Okay, it looks like I should have actually way more than enough. Is this valid? It looks... Yes, okay, it is valid. So now we can go ahead and then put our lava into here. And now our foundry is ready. So with this thing, this is actually very interesting. We can actually get quite a few different geores with this thing by just melting the stuff on top of a void crystal. As we established before, we want diamond for this, to be able to melt diamonds onto this. But first, we would need to actually have diamonds. Fortunately, there is another thing that we can get inside of this that'll help us get diamonds, and that is emerald. And fortunately, we're only going to need 4. You mean I could melt the merchant? Hang on, this could actually be so easy. So if I break this, he's gone. But what is that gonna do? Wait, what's this going to do? Is this giving me something? No, it's not. You're just dying needlessly. But what we could actually go ahead and do is if I just put this here, another one's gonna fall, and then he's just gonna get... Oh, wait, he's just gonna get me emerald. Wait, This is actually really good. Okay, wait. So how much does that get me? Not very much. You know, it occurred to me there was actually quite a lot of the emerald ore back on the sky villages. So, I could just throw these in here. So yeah, I guess that's one way I could do things, but it's not a really good way. So either way though, we should now all just need to go ahead and make ourselves our void crystal catalyst. There we go. And then we can throw this into here, dump some of the emerald on it, and then what's gonna happen is we have a lot of it left over. That is unfortunate, but we now get ourselves an emerald geore. So now that we've gotten our emerald, how do we turn it into diamond? Well, there's two ways we can do this. One would be to try to use a lightning rod to channel lightning onto this, but that can only really be done during a thunderstorm. Or we could also try to get ourselves some polymorphic fluid and dump it on a block of emerald. Now that begs the question of, how do we get polymorphic fluid? Well, we would need to drop this polymorphic catalyst into water. The biggest thing with this one though is going to be getting blaze gold, which for us to get this, we would need to go through the Just Dire Things line. But we now need to upgrade our Primo Gel Goo. Do I have enough blaze rods to do this? No, I do not, because I would need 2 of the blaze rods to be able to get enough blaze powder. Unless there's another way for me to increase my blaze powder output. Actually, there is. This one might actually work. If I can get this squeezer here, I might be able to make that one work. Okay, I got the squeezer and another wandering trader fell into the furnace. So now what we should just need to do is if I throw this into here, this might give me, yes! Okay, we got 4 of them now. So after that, I just need to go ahead and find some nether warts, which should actually be in the nether. Actually, I might be able to find them here if I just click /back. Because yeah, now I'm back over here. And yeah, there's some nether warts here. I just hope that this doesn't break my goo. Oh, thank God it did not break my goo. And of course, I have enough redstone, so now we just need to put this in, and here we go. Now all we need to do is just feed this thing, and then we can slap some gold here. And now, this thing should consume our gold, and we should get ourselves our blaze gold. Now, one of the other advantages to this blaze bloom goo is that I can still use the recipes from the previous goo, and I believe it's actually faster the higher tier goos I go. And here we go. We've got our blaze gold ore. So now we can go ahead and take this, and through the quest line, I can go ahead and actually get myself even more of it. So now that we've gotten ourselves our blaze gold, this might... Actually, I only needed 1. Yeah, this is absolutely enough. Okay, let's just smelt this. Alrighty, that's the 1 done. So now I can go ahead and combine these 2 together, and that gets me 4 of the polymorphic catalyst, which I can then just throw 1 of these into water, which then gets me my polymorphic fluid. So now, all I need to do is just take this and turn this into a block, and then we can throw this under here, and the fluid in here, and now, every, 5 seconds or so, this thing should have a 5% chance to work. Oh yeah, 5% chance per second, it looks like then. Okay. Oh, there we go! So now we should be able to pour this out. And here we go. The moment of truth. The budding diamond geore is slowly cooling. It's very slowly cooling, but it should be done. Now with this, we finally get ourselves some diamonds. I feel very stupid because in the beginning, I decided I wanted to go with this route because I expected this to be related to auto fishing up the stuff instead of doing the geore. And I so far have needed to do the geore before I can actually start doing the crops, which is what it ended up being. I feel very dumb, especially since I also decided to live in a giant geode, so it would have been more fitting if I went down that route. A little bit unfortunate, but it's fine. So, now let us just go ahead and place this baby down. I'm placing it a few blocks away, that way I can still grow out more. And there we go. Now we got ourselves our budding diamond geore, which means we can finally start to get into some mystical agriculture. Because the way that mystical agriculture works, we need to start at the base tier of Inferium. We get these from killing mobs and also fishing it up in this mod pack. We've gotten plenty of these before. I've also gotten some Imperium, which is a few levels higher, which is really good. But for me to actively level these things up, I need to get myself an infusion crystal. Now these things have a limited number of uses until I can get the master infusion crystal, which all of these still take diamonds. And that is the things that they take diamonds. So now that I have these diamonds though, now we can go ahead and make ourselves our infusion crystal right here. And there we go. Now we have this baby all ready and raring to go. So I don't believe I have enough of the Imperium to be able to get Supremium yet. Actually, I do. Oh, wait. So I could go ahead and combine these guys together, and that gets me the first Supremium Essence. There we go. Now, for me to be able to get the infinite version of this infusion crystal, I'm gonna need, I believe, 6 of these, which one of those is quite a lot, actually. I don't know how much Inferium one of these is. So I just looked it up. Apparently it's about 1,024 of the Inferium. So, yeah, that's a lot. What we're gonna want to do then, to be able to get more of this, is we're probably gonna want to go ahead and make ourselves some Inferium seeds. So now we can go ahead and surround this, and then we get ourselves our Inferium seeds. There we go. Which also subsequently has unlocked a whole lot of stuff, because I had gotten past a lot of this, so that's good. Ooh, wait, essence bag. That got me 4 Imperium. Oh, that's good. Okay, wait. So I have a chance by collecting these to get the rest of the stuff. If it's gonna stop giving me the bad stuff. Okay. So it didn't give me any more of the Supremium, but it gave me a lot of Tertium, which is actually the level below Imperium. So we can go ahead and grab those guys, and then we can just go ahead and combine those, and there we go. Bear in mind, I would normally need like 1,000 of these, and I need 6 of these Supremium to get the thing I need. I just cut that in half, just by quest reward. If I just get the altar, yeah, make a prosperity seed. I just need to make the altar and stuff, and then I can get more.
Much later.
Oh my gosh, we got it. Oh my gosh. I didn't even need the other ones. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home. And there we go. Supremium Essence. It is all here. We need to now get ourselves a prosperity. Mix that. Get ourselves a gemstone. And now, I believe, we just need to go ahead and combine these. Maybe rotate it. And there it is. The Master Infusion Crystal. With barely using my Infusion Crystal at all. Now, there is one other thing I wanted to do today before the end, because I'm just very scared as to how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and put all these in here for now. We will get to making another island eventually, but for the moment, there is one last thing. My athletic points. Yep, I should definitely be able to buy almost everything now. Actually, I might be one short, but that's for the swim speed stuff. But there's another thing down here called grow in size. I don't know what that's gonna do. And whenever I have different size things, it might mess up my things with the drawers. This should be fun. Let's see what happens. Grow in size. Oh. Oh, I'm big. Oh, I'm big. Okay, does this... Okay, it doesn't look like impedes with me grabbing stuff from the drawers at all, but I have no idea what this does for me. Why did I make myself bigger? Like, I'm like 3 blocks tall now? Yeah, I'm about 3 blocks tall now. Does it give me a higher jump? Or damage? I don't know, but I'm bigger now, and I might change this back, because this is a little bit disorienting. But I'll at least give it a chance, you know, that way we can at least see where this thing goes. So, I guess... now all us really have to do is open up today's chance cube. Yes, it is the time in the show where I open up a chance cube, risking my life and limb for all of your entertainment. Now, normally I would open this up in the base, But I kind of wanted to open it up into here just to see what would happen in case anything went wrong. So let's go. Chance cube. Okay. Whoa! Oh, I remember that one. That was like a troll. It like opens up a hole, like either all the way to bedrock or to the void, and then it just shoots you back up. Well, that was a little rude. I would have kind of hoped for something better, but okay. Fine. Thanks, game, for messing with me. Did you like this video? Good. And be sure to check out our last FTB Skies video where we went to the Nether. Bye!